Hi guys, welcome back to our brand new series of Money Heist. We're on to episode 3. So, in the last episode, not only should be our policewoman is getting a little bit more familiar with the professor, but also we now know what they had like a primary target. And it turns out it's this teenage girl because she's the daughter of the United Kingdom ambassador, which is why the other guy, I don't know any of their names yet, has really wanted to go in. And they were ready for it, they're prepared for it, they knew exactly that was the move they were going to make, which is why they've dressed all of the hostages up in identical jumpsuits to them and masks. Excellent plan. This professor guy seems to have thought of everything, but the same as always, when you think you've thought of everything, there's always something that you couldn't anticipate. How it's going to play out, I have no idea. Anyway, let's carry on. Episode 3. I don't know how the hell this is going to work.
Mamá, acabo de terminar. Voy
If
para
only
allá.
she knew.
Yo no voy a ser su inspectora de paja mientras esos gorilas entran ahí con todo. Así que me veo en la obligación de dimitir. Buenas noches.
Oh, what?
Buenos días.
Pero es que está usted... Es usted que... Gracias.
En realidad el tiempo lo estábamos ganando nosotros.
Yeah, you are.
Nunca se aplicó mejor la frase de que el tiempo es dinero. ¿Y qué de dinero? El profesor era nuestro gran hermano. Controlaba la radio de la policía y 18
Yes, he
cámaras.
is.
Así que si alguien quería jodernos, nos abríamos con la suficiente antelación. Pero toda esa paz solo era la calma chicha que precede la
There we
tormenta.
go.
Y las cosas se iban a joder tanto que nos íbamos a quedar muy cerca de perder la partida.
Hay 7 hombres armados con M16, señor.
Que nadie haga nada, ¿de acuerdo?
Yeah, whole
Es
fire.
una oportunidad única.
Que nadie haga nada.
Quítate la careta.
Les pido por favor que no disparen. Me llamo Mónica Gastambide.
Are they going to tell
Un
them?
rehén.
They already know
Solo
anyway.
vengo a leer un comunicado. Somos 67 rehenes, todos en perfecto estado de salud
That's what they want to know.
y bien atendidos. Cualquier intento de asalto
Resulting casualties.
puede costar
El
la
Dalí
vida
con
a
megáfono le
personas
está dando órdenes, señor.
Les vamos a asignar algunas
He's very
tareas
authoritative, this guy.
para que no se me depriman.
They'll probably pick the right guy to be in charge, I think, even though he's a bit
¿Cómo te llamas?
unhinged, should we say?
¿Haces deporte?
Sí, soy capitán de atletismo del colegio.
Me gustaría pedir una píldora abortiva.
Vais a romper el hormigón sin saliros 1 centímetro de ella,
Jeez.
como si fuera un recortable infantil. Y volváis con los rehenes, ni una puta palabra de lo que estamos haciendo aquí abajo. ¿Alguna pregunta?
He
Eso
will.
está bien.
Imagino que has visto la foto que subí en internet. Yo no he subido esa foto, ni tampoco tiene que ver con el secuestro, ni...
They
Fue
would think
un
that.
compañero que me engañó y...
Es como cuando haces toples en la playa. ¿Sabes? Que a nadie le importa.
She's underage.
Yo no soy de las que hacen toples en la
Precisely.
playa, ni las que se enrollan con chicos en los baños de un museo.
Well, you did.
¿Estás serio? ¿Qué te pasa?
¿A ti qué coño más te da? Si solo soy un crío. El pasatiempo de cama estos 5 meses, ¿no? ¿Qué es lo
Okay.
que me pasa? Que estoy completamente seguro de que has estado esperando a que salgamos de Toledo para empezar con toda esta puta mierda de que solo soy un crío.
Está intentando entrar a su perfil.
Pay attention.
Estoy dentro.
Oh, hell.
No quiero seguir con esta conversación.
It's all gonna go to
Tienes los
share.
santos cojones de decir que estás de luto por tu novio, ¿no?
Gonna get a picture of you. Activate the camera. You're not paying attention. Too late, mate. Too late.
Se ha desconectado.
Did you get enough?
Lo tenemos.
You're kidding. Say any of your hostages at any point are going to take an opportunity to circumvent what you're trying to do because they are what they are. They're hostages. They're being held here and they want out of here in one piece. And you will always get those that will just comply no matter what because they're terrified. And you will also get the, what's he called? Arturito? I don't quite know how to pronounce his name. You'll get ones like him and the girl who will take the chance and the opportunity if it's given. And she's just done it. Now you've got the face of at least one of them.
Así que te llamo simplemente para cara, que me digas a la puta cara que no te vas a ocupar.
Oops.
Sí me voy a ocupar.
Tú eres la única persona que conozco que puede resolver esto sin violencia. ¿Esto es droga?
Nope.
Esto es heroína.
Is
Es
it?
heroína, tío.
That's not heroin, you idiot. That's C4.
Explosivo plástico, coño. Déjalo. No, vente acá. Vente acá.
How stupid is he?
Parece una Makarov.
No, es una Stitch 9 milímetros.
You can also see the phones in the background on the wall. I can see him.
¿Una oportunidad para qué?
Para conocernos.
Really?
Te aseguro que si nos hubiéramos encontrado en un barco
This is
no hubiera
so
hecho el más mínimo.
unorthodox, isn't it?
Dígame, inspectora.
Mira, necesitamos comida y una serie de
Here come the
fármacos.
requests.
Tendrá sus peticiones.
Bien. Será Protección Civil quien haga la entrega.
He conseguido imágenes de ahí dentro.
How far she's gonna push this?
Y si sigo tirando del hilo.
Hay un teléfono en mi despacho. Un abrigo que está colgando en el perchero. No, escúchame. Tardas 40 segundos en pagarte. No pierdas tiempo. Yo no puedo.
Ahí dentro no hay ninguna cámara de seguridad, ¿verdad?
No, claro que no. Solo la que hemos puesto nosotros.
Entonces ha sido uno de los rehenes.
Yep. It was your
Está
important
escapando
one.
un teléfono. ¿Qué castigo?
Un castigo ejemplar. ¿La ejecución, por ejemplo?
Oh shit.
No. Tú encuentras ese teléfono.
En ti.
Don't believe you. Neither does she.
Ese niño que llevas dentro. Te quiero, Mónica.
Nah.
Te quiero mucho, eso lo sé. Y quiero que sigas con tu embarazo. Y quiero que me dejes ser el padre.
I would not have put her with him at all.
Están cavando un túnel. Tienen un montón de
Told you not to say anything.
explosivo, plástico y garrafas de gasolina. Así es.
Darle la oportunidad de que dé un paso al centro para que todos ustedes puedan darle las gracias.
Con un poco de suerte, a lo mejor le acompañaba algún otro miembro de la banda.
Good thing.
Y cuando eres joven y estás con una mujer que está llegando ahí al Ecuador, todo se sublima. Tienen la experiencia que les falta a las adolescentes y son incluso más agradecidas que las feas.
Damn.
Porque contigo saborean la juventud perdida antes de despeñarse definitivamente por la pendiente de los años. En mi caso, yo no estaba en un atraco con rehenes poniendo en peligro la vida de mis compañeros.
Dejen los paquetes en el suelo y retrocedan muy despacio.
Pizza?
Te va a parecer una puta mierda lo que te voy a decir. A mí eso de que abortes no me parece muy buena idea.
How did you know?
Esa gente, digo, que hay que estar desesperado para hacer algo así, ¿verdad?
Eso es lo que los hace tan peligrosos.
No, pero no quieren hacer daño a nadie.
Hace 3 meses. Las cámaras le captaron formando parte de una...
There you go. Fuck.
Tenemos
Now
la
got
identidad de
another one
otro
of
de
them.
los asaltantes.
What's up? Yeah.
¿Dónde tienes la grabadora?
¿Pero qué?
She thinks he's a reporter.
Haces todos los días aquí
She
haciendo
thinks he's a
preguntitas,
reporter.
¿verdad?
Que no sé
¿De qué medio eres?
¿Verdad, Antonio, por favor?
¿Qué pasa, Salva?
No, en serio, no.
Yo le conozco. Viene aquí todos los días.
Ah. She's been coming here regular anyway. He didn't get to see the picture though, did he? Neither did we.
Es como metes la ropa interior ya. 20.000 pavos te da para pillarle pañales al chaval hasta que termine la carrera.
What the fuck are you doing?
Que te va a joder la vida.
He
Tu
will.
hijo. Mejor que te joda la vida tu hijo. Que no cualquier hijo de puta de estos soy yo. Mi madre fue a abortarme.
Ah.
Sí.
Okay.
Antes se hizo un chino con el caballo que tenía que vender para pagar el aborto. Y en un soportal de mierda. Mira, si el padre es tan gilipollas de perdérselo, mejor todo el cariño para ti solo tú sabes todo lo que te puede querer tu hijo. Las mujeres deciden, pero no delante de todo el mundo.
De todas formas, me lo voy a pensar hasta que salgamos de aquí.
Me alegro de que quieras seguir adelante con el embarazo. En serio.
That was so weird. That was the phone. He heard that. I heard that. Gonna steal from the robbers?
De soltero.
Aquella no era la primera vez que Berlín metía la mano en las braguitas de una mujer honrada.
There you go.
A lo mejor Mónica hubiera preferido que se dejara llevar por su instinto y se olvidara del teléfono que había sonado entre sus piernas.
¿Qué va a pasar con nuestra autoridad cuando se lo cuente a los otros?
porque incluso Berlín sabía diferenciar el placer del deber.
Mátala.
You've got her killed, and now he's ordered you to do it. What the hell are you doing? You're the one stuck in there. You're taking his cameras out. You know, don't you?
Fuera, en libertad.
Nosotros nos estamos jugando la puta vida en esta ratonera, ¿vale?
Wasn't him.
Bájate el arma.
¿Para qué tenías que coger ese puto móvil?
Yeah, and he talked you into
Tenías
it.
que engañarme.
¿A dónde crees que vas?
Tu historia de amor ha mandado a la mierda vuestro plan de fuga.
Yeah, it was her. That's who the other picture was. I mean, he's still a kid. Has he got this in him?
Ponte de rodillas. No me mires a la
What, you can't have them look at you when you're gonna blow their brains out? Damn! Okay, that was a bloody intense episode. I'm not going to keep mentioning it, but for the first 2 or 3 episodes, for those of you that are watching, I am using external subtitles to be able to make them larger on the screen for you to be able to see, for those of you who are on smaller devices. But unfortunately, wherever I download them from, the person who's done the subtitles are going to do their own advertising at the beginning and at the end of them, so you just have to ignore that. Right, okay, so on to the episode. A love story gone bad is what's going to bring all of this down. I think Tokyo was perfectly right, but she's doing the age-old, I'm going to push you away because I don't want to be hurt again and I don't want to hurt you. That's what this basically is. But him having that argument with her about that actual subject is what got the teenage girl to be able to get her hands on her phone in the first place and just activate it for enough for 6 seconds for them to be able to ID him and to play it back frame by frame. They know they've got all the mobiles on the wall. They can now compare that with the list of hostages that they've got. And of course, our detective in charge quickly said what you expected, to go and check all the security footage, whether they actually cased this place earlier, which they obviously did. That's now got Tokyo's face identified, so that's the 2 of them, so they know 2 of them already. But that whole pregnancy discussion he had with the pregnant woman, I don't know their names, was weird. But him stuffing that money in her pocket was bad enough, and that in itself hasn't got her in the trouble that she's in, but the phone going off. That Arturo or Arturito, whatever his name is precisely the guy you want to stay away from. Thinks he has all these grandiose plans as to how to help and be the hero, but without being the hero, he just gets everybody else to do his dirty work because he's a coward. And because he's come back and mentioned it to her straight away, she's gone and done it for him because he's given her all the stupid bloody speech of, oh, I will make a life with you and I'll leave my wife. No, he won't. And it's just his way of his coping mechanism. And it looks now, because that phone went off, we all heard it. How'd you get out of that situation? I don't see how. I mean, we've heard one gunshot. He's either killed her, wounded her, or he's fired at the wall. We don't know. We'll probably find out in the next episode. I'm not sure whether he has it in him. He's only young. Obviously made enough mistakes in his life already to be where he is. He's in love, or at least he thinks he is, and now he's just been ordered by Berlin, I'm starting to learn a couple of the names, to get rid of her. And I think that the guy, Arturito, or whatever his name is going to be next. You can have all the best laid plans of making sure there is no bloodshed, there is no violence, but how would you hold hostages from making any moves or trying to escape without having any bloodshed or violence? What are you supposed to use? Harsh language? It's going to turn bloody and it's going to go wrong. And I think that's just the first of a multitude of things, catastrophic things that are going to be like a chain and links broken piece by piece by piece the further in we get, because then we know they're here for the long haul. And then I don't think she's going to be the last victim. If indeed she's a victim, we don't know yet. We will find out. The professor has really done his homework. I mean, more than most heists where they're just, the only information they're getting is on the target, the place they're going to rob, how they get in, the routine of the security, everything, where the money's located, how to get out. That's it. This guy's got a far bigger plan of that, and his plan seems to include the place and the intelligence and going back and forth with them, to and fro, in each one of them making move, counter move. Even so much as he's wanted to be able to keep up to speed as much as he can with all the technology that he's using there to be able to monitor everything, even though Tokyo's just took some of the cameras out, threatening if anyone touches him again, a fella, then that's it. But he's even made sure that for weeks or months on end, he's been going into that cafe. So if our detective pulled the stunt that she did when he tried to look over her shoulder at who the other ID'd photo was, and she caught him, she automatically assumed that he was a reporter, which he isn't. And even the cafe owner, oh, this guy's in here all the time, what's your problem? So his cover is intact, and I'm presuming possibly that he has never been caught or ever arrested. So even if she runs any checks or anything on him, he may come back as completely clean. I don't know. No idea. Right. I think that will do for now. I don't want to try and analyse too much because there's a lot going on. Right, I will be back with episode 4 next week. Until then, thank you very much for watching as always, and for your continued patronage. If you're watching on Patreon, obviously this is going to release to YouTube as well further down the line, hopefully, as long as I can get it on there. Right, see you for the next episode very soon. Take care.